Welcome to Sliced Fruit. We're your hosts, Lorshing
and Gigi,
and where we get to talk about culture, what's new in music and film, current issues around the world, and all the things that's on our minds as we eat some of our favorite fruits.
So, Lorshing, what does sliced fruit mean to you?
Yeah, when I think of sliced fruit, I think of our heritage. I think of how we grew up at home with our family. And I think about like how sliced fruits is really part of the Asian American experience, you know, in our family. And I think a lot of other Asian families, fruits was our dessert, you know? Like I remember thinking that a bowl of fruits was what you would eat, you know, like after every dinner meal. Until, you know, you grow up and you realize you watch like the TV or you read the books and you realize that there's like an American style dessert, you know, like a apple pie and ice cream. But I think like growing up, you know, like I have memories of, you know, we would go to the Chinese restaurants and they would, you know, like after a meal, they would like give us like a plate of orange slices. You know, that's what I think about when I think about like being Asian and Asian American, because like you're not going to go to Applebee's and expect them to give you like a plate of fruit. Like that's not like that's not what they do, you know. And I think like when I think of sliced fruit, I think it's like really part of what it means to be Asian, I think. And also like as fruit is a dessert, you know, when you think of dessert, you think of something that's like sweet and enjoyable, like it's meant just for you to be able to like stay and linger on. And it's like kind of nice, you know, when you have a meal with someone and they like you guys both mutually decide, oh yeah, let's have dessert. Like it's kind of nice, like you want to extend your time with the other person.
Yeah, and it totally reminds me about, you know, home and hospitality. Like one of the things I realize when I'm traveling is it's really hard to have a nice plate of fresh sliced fruit unless I'm traveling in another country and visiting someone's home. And we get to walk to the local market, pick up some fresh fruit, go back home, cut it up, enjoy it together. And the fact of having sliced fruit is like, you know, you have to prepare it. It has to be prepared in order to give or receive it. And so you're, you know, preparing it to enjoy with a loved one, and it's super special. It's definitely my top love language, sliced fruit. You know, and come to think of it, I kind of low-key get offended when someone offers me fruit, but just hands me like the whole fruit, you know? Yeah, even
That's
my dad
worst.
says such things.
Yeah. So for our listeners out there, those are the kind of reasons why we chose this name for our podcast. And we really hope that the meaning of sliced fruit is reflected in our episodes, you know, where we talk about what makes us who we are, and invite you as our listeners into our dessert dinner table to kind of linger and enjoy conversations about the serious and the not so serious.
I love sliced fruit, and we hope you do too. So stay tuned, and we'll keep you posted through our social media.